All right, so here we are getting into the game. We'll be starting right up, a TP right off the bat from KD35 on the Vengeful Spirit. Let's talk a little bit more about EG Bulbu on the Radiant side. We've got a Darkseer played by Boris again this time. Slark, it's going to be a Ritsu Slark. Death Prophet going to the mid lane is UR. And finally, it is Jubi playing the Kunkka. Here on the side of Evil Geniuses, it's going to be a PPD Disruptor. Juggernaut played by Sumail in the mid lane. Brewmaster, it's going to be Universe. Zaya is running around on the other Outer Titan. And finally, a Fear Anti-Mage at top. EG, they have not dropped a game this entire tournament. And Ritsu Stack, they've gone for the Wombo combo. They've got a lot of heroes that combo fairly well together here. Vengeful Spirit is more single target, but at least they will be able to get a swap if they need to. Either defensively or offensively. Ritsu Stack, they are hanging around this bottom rune. And Sumail is at top, so he'll probably be getting the rune there. EG Bulbu are going to take the rune at bottom. And Evil Geniuses will get the one at top. They'll both run over to the mid lane trying to get a good block here going. We may get a little bit better one on the Radiant side since the Sword is helping out with the blocking. And Death Prophet will also be there. And Smells actually had a really good block on the mid lane. They're going to meet in the middle once again. The range creep is the one to take the damage. A Crypt Swarm is... Well, there's actually Sumail messing up the last hit for his brother. So this is Hassan Bull, round 2. This time it's Juggernaut versus Death Prophet. It's going to be a pause here. Apparently there is a bug with ion shells. And I am seeing it. Yep. So we'll see if that issue ends up getting fixed. That is Reborn for you. As you'll be walking over trying to see Zai. Zai's going to have a little bit of damage here from the creeps, and the Spirit is going to walk through. Universe is going to slow down KD35, throws out the stun onto Zai, who's going to be doing a lot of damage there. The torrent actually hits a couple of boars, and Jubi is going to take some good harass. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Yuar is just moving forward against Sumail. And right now, Fear is 5 for 5 on last hits and denies. It's looking pretty good right now. Guess he's missed one creep. But he's been getting some pretty good farm against the Darkseer. And oh no, KD35 could be in trouble. Has another magic missile available. Zaya's just going to back away. She's not forced to use another bit of mana there. Zaya's just going to be getting a lot of damage from these creeps in the jungle. I mean, he's just going to get like 36 extra damage. This is sort of like a Train Protector, and he's not picked up a haste rune. He can go right for Jubi. There is a torrent there, and Zai's going to get picked up by it. Magic missiles there. Zai throws down the Spirit, and that is going to get refreshed on him. So Zai could go right for Ritsu. This could be a first blood. Ritsu low. Another torrent is there, and they will get the first blood. Universe goes forward now. Zai's getting blocked out a little bit by the boar. He should try pinging it, but Universe is going to move it out of the way now, and there will be the healing salve used by Universe. So Zai does some ridiculous damage with the Outer Titan at bottom, and they get 2 kills off of it. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage continues to get some really good farm, and Zai just goes over, kills himself to Roshan, denies the XP, and gets a free trip back to base. For the price of just a death and a couple seconds on the sideline. He's now gotten up to level 2 though, and he has the Stun available. Ritsu's going to get slowed down. Here comes the Spirit. Yeah, Juby's going to get hit by it. And they could get the damage onto KD35 as well. Yeah, it will. And once again, Other Titan gets 30 more damage. It's such a strong spell at the beginning of the game. And it's pretty spammable as well. They run for KD35. Universe slowing him down with the boar. Still not a very high slow on the boar. Just 20%. They throw out the Spirit on the Spark. They stomp on him. Here they come. Here comes the Boars and Ritsu. He's got to leap away if he wants to. Boars could tank the tower, but Universe is not going to micro them like that. He wants to try to save them. Anti-Mage continues to be good at the top lane. I guess this issue with the Iron Shells was resolved. PP is going to not get elasted onto a creep. Or a deny, I guess. Zaya's made his way over to mid. Sumail's got the courier being microed here. Just running over towards the top lane with the courier. And the courier's going to probably just wait for Sumail's bottle to take back to base. And Zai had rotated over to mid lane, but now Universe is being aggressive onto Ritsu. Ritsu is stealing some stats from him, and here is the Spirit. Ritsu's going to try to jump away. The Stomp is going to be there. Is it going to hit? Ritsu's going to walk back towards the tower. The Stomp is going to be on the mark. Ritsu sleeping underneath the tower. And now, 3 seconds left on the Spirit. They're not going to be able to find the kill on Ritsu. Very close there. Over at mid, Yawar's taking a lot of damage, and the Omni Slash finishes off the Death Prophet. And Hassan Bull looks to be going towards Sumail again. Boris is here with the level 3 Ion Shell. Zaya puts out the Spirit and will cancel the healing salve on Ritsu. Ritsu's going to go forward. And he'll just get a stomp there onto the range creep. Sumail continues to run around at the mid lane. Phase boots are possibly going to get flown in on the courier along with the bottle fairly soon. Sumail uses the spin to take some creeps at mid. Death Prophet tries for a couple of denies. It's going to be a Torrent going for Sumail. It will pick him up, and Juby just very cheekily steals the bounty rune. Very strong on where exactly the rotations are. Now Zai and Universe, they've rotated over, and Boris could be in trouble. Here comes Universe. He's got level 6. He gets a yell on the Boris, and while the Spirit is going to go back to Zai, there's a stomp. The Torrent actually misses everything, and Elder Titan does finish the kill off on the Dark Spirit. There is the Exorcism, and Universe is going to get cleaned up here. And are they able to find Zai? One more hit from Slark will finish off the kill, and yeah, there was nowhere for him to go there. First Exorcism of the game used to secure 1 kill. Slark finds another. But Fear continues to farm. He's at a Vanguard right now. Very difficult to actually kill. And Disruptor comes over to the bot lane with the level 2 Glims. Almost level 3. He could get caught out here though. He needs to TP away or something. Needs to go through the tower. Boris. So with the Ion Shell, PPD, he's forced to go underneath the tower. He's going to put down the kinetic field, and here comes the Fear. PPD goes down to the tower. And Fear's damage is not enough to be able to save the Disruptor. Too long under tower. At least he got a ward behind it.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
Juggernaut is ready here with another Omni Slash. He could go on to Juby. He will use it, and he will get a spin. He'll take Juby down at mid, and he's forced to get away as well. At bot, there's going to be a yell onto Ritsu, and they will also take him down. So a couple kills across the map, and Universe is utilizing it pretty well to get some good aggression. Yeah, there's going to be a nice D ward. this Bulbu Dota. They take down the Observer, placed down by
Tower is under attack.
PPD at top.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Radiant have fortified their structures. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom
Push is
tower.
going to continue on the bottom tower. Ritsu's back. He's inside the trees. Ritsu's going to get glimpsed back, but he's going to stay at bottom. There's a little bit too much time. He had a really good move by waiting in the trees a little bit right here so that he would not get put back away from the lane if he was glimpsed out. Very good awareness from Ritsu. And PPD trying to waddle away on the Disruptor. You've got a Elder Titan coming in. He's got the Spirit available. KD35 is in with the stun. And they just back up. Taking a look at the farm, Yuar's out of Power Treads and a Null Tally. Swark's currently out of PMS, and he's working towards the Ring of Aquila. Waiting to see when the real pushing is going to come, though. Anti-Mage, he's sitting on Power Treads and a Vanguard. He's basically been uncontested for all his farm here. So Mel gets hit by the X, and he's going to spin to get away from it. And there now is a smoke from the Beastmaster, who has a Roar, a Golden Kitten, put down Sumail in the mid lane. That is some swag right there. Double damage room pop by Juggernaut. He's going to get over to Juby, who's getting yelled at. Now Juggernaut, he's going right onto Yuar. Yuar is out of mana and trying to heal up. And there's going to be the Omni Slash onto a couple. They don't quite take down Jawar, and Sumail underneath the tower. He has to take down his brother. He does, but he's getting hit by that Ion Shell. Now here comes Fear. He's going right for Boris, and Boris is going to be able to get away. Will KD35 be able to? He's silenced up, and that is going to be KD35 going down. Ritsu, see if they can take him out. A glimpse away from the Kunkka. At this point, I feel like they just have to go for the tower. Actually, Anti-Mage blinks forward, trying to take the mana away from Ritsu.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
But with that being said, Fear is going to take care of a lot of the creeps here at mid. He's got the X on him now, and Ritsu's going to hit him a couple times. Fear is going to be able to blink away. No sounds just yet from the Death Prophet. 5 kills to 9 so far. If we look at the XP and gold, we are about 4,000 in favor of EG for XP, and gold is more the same. Fear is... where is he at right now? He's got some regen being delivered to him by the courier. That is not a Battle Fury. We'll see if he can turn it into one soon. It's very spooky on the mid lane right now as Exorcism. It's going to be doing some damage to the mid tier 1 tower. And it's a glimpse back. A stomp is on the mark for Yuar. And here comes the Juggernaut. The Earth Splitter will be off the mark, but Yuar, he's trying to get the Mana Sucky Suck onto Juggernaut. He's taking a lot of damage from the ghosts. Let's just drop down the kitty cat. And there's another glimpse. Universe, he's just standing there waiting to get hit by KD35. The Roar is going to be there. And a very good torrent, but the Stag Storm is just behind the Vengeful Spirit, making so that EG Bulba, they cannot engage any further there. And Anti-Mage goes further.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Fear coming in from the backside. Sumail's going to go for the tower, taking some harass for it. And Juby is basically all out of mana. There's going to be a glimpse back onto him. And hello, son. Welcome to the club. You are officially dead. That's a tier 1 tower going the way of EG. Fear wants to go a little bit more further. But that seems to be unwise at this point.
Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Anti-Mage continues to farm through the jungle, taking as much space as he can. He's going to get the Ring of Aquila delivered to him pretty soon. But we'll see what kind of other build he goes for. Could go for some of a bit more earlier impact Anti-Mage. Fear could be finding some creeps here inside the jungle.
They're beating on Dire's top tower.
And most of Ritsu's stack have gone top, trying to push down that tier 1 tower. I feel like EG may go for the trade bottom. Yeah, they only have 2 people there right now. One is Fear. And they're going to keep pushing in through bottom. Tier 1 tower nearly down. Tier 1 tower top. More of the same. So the teams will trade towers here. And EG going to Roshan.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
They're going to go into Roshan pretty quickly here, getting killed out by the little cat. And Beastmaster's already made it up to a Necro 1, working on the Necro 2. This is going to be the first Aegis of the game going to Team Evil Geniuses. 14 minutes in. And the Aegis is on the ground for Fear to get. He has to make his way through all of these heroes and creeps, but eventually he does manage to find his bro, the Aegis. And Juggernaut will spin to win. Currently out of Phase Boots and Yasha for him.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
EG looking pretty good so far. EG Bulba, though, they definitely have a couple of chances to be able to get back into this. Fuel Scepter has been completed by Death Prophet, and there are now Tranquil Boots on Venge. Mechanism on Darkseer makes him a little bit more tanky, and Slark now has a Shadow Blade. EG thinking about pushing in through top. The tier 1 tower is still up there. Most of them are congregating around that lane. Juggernaut a little bit far away, but that's just kind of how Sumail rolls. Gotta get away from the team to find farm. There's gonna be a glimpse back onto Ritsu. He's inside of the Shadow Blade, and he's right. He's gonna get caught out. Earth Splitter is there. Death Prophet gets hit by it, slowed down by the boar. There's going to be a stomp, just missed by the Yules. And now here they come, Omni Slash on the UR. They will take him down. 2 big cores taken down by EG. And they may look for some more kills, but they may just go for the tier 2 tower mid. The tier 1 tower is getting killed a little bit here by EG Bulbu.
Radiant's top tower has looked better.
And Universe is ready to go on to the tier 2 tower at mid, but there is a rotation on the bottom. We've got the Spirit here. Boris is ready with the sprint to get away. He's actually trying to juke it. He puts down the vacuum to break them trees. There is a bow. It hits onto only Zai, and he stops the stomp from happening. Boris once again goes through the wall, trying to juke Sumail through it, but it's really not enough. A couple of Manta style illusions get dropped, and well, Juby is just stuck. There's no way he can get out. Double kill at bottom for Evil Geniuses. Now Sumail, he goes right for Ritsu. Now Sumail has no Omni Slash, and Ritsu is nearly down. He's probably going to be forced to go into the ultimate. The board's going to chase him down. Actually, he decides to go for the Shadow Blade, which helps him regen a bit. Fear is getting fairly close to the Battle Fury. Some very fast farm from him. Some would even say that he's farming fast as Manny Pacquiao's hand. I don't know if I would. But some would even say that. Shout out to all of the Filipino fans out there. In any case, Fear continues to push in through bottom. He's got a couple of heroes around him from his team. Actually, 3. They are smoked up, seeing if anyone decides to try to defend it. Fear goes behind the tower, gets hit a bit by the Iron Shell. And there's the glimpse. They get the glimpse on the boards once again. A blink forward by the anti-mage. There's going to be a bow coming in here fairly soon, but they do get the spin and they win onto Boris. And the axe goes out on the anti-mage. Barely even hurts him. That's a tier 2 tower going the way of EG, and who knows, they may even decide to go for the base. And they're going to get aggressive here. Darkseer down for 20 more seconds. They can definitely go for this. They're trying to take down the tier 2 top for Ritsu squad, but this tier 3 tower is a lot more important. There's going to be another glimpse onto Jubi. Jubi's taking a lot of damage from this. There's going to be the Omni Slash. It ends up taking down the Vengeful Spirit. The swap to her death. Fortified towers is going to get used. Here's going to be a TP in by Kunkka. Cancelled, of course. Silence goes out. It only hits Universe. And Spark is on the backside of this, trying to go for PPD. He does end up getting glimpsed back. Fear is going ham. Man mode against the rest of... Oh my gosh. Mana Void just absolutely wrecks the Death Prophet and puts a huge ton of damage onto the Kunkka. And that's going to be the first Rax of the game, going the way of EG. They could also rotate over to mid. Here comes Ritsu, gets hit a little bit. He's actually hitting people with the Iron Shell. Universe is ready, but he's going to TP away, and it will not be in time. Ritsu, very low. Dual Scepter into the sky. Be a stun. Or a jump by Ritsu. And now they're just trying to chase down Forrester. It's going to be the... They get the boat. On the Fear. Fear has a Blink Dagger away. He's fine. No way to take him down. And that's going to be the first Rax of the game, going the way of Evil Geniuses. It is 6-20. And Ritsu looking for anything that he can have here. Ritsu is just like dropping his item over and over again, but now he's visible. He goes towards Zai. Zai is going to get the stomp. Ritsu taking a lot of damage from this, forced to get away. Dual Scepter up into the sky, and they will hit him down. Big crit from the Juggernaut. Now Fear, he's in the middle of a lot of things, and he's going to turn it right around, and that's going to be it. EG will be into the regional qualifier. GG is called, and Ensemble goes the way of Sumail. Pretty well fought by both teams. EG made it, both teams made it all the way through the tournament. In this match, though, EG were just a little bit more practiced and worked a little bit better as a team, and it's really difficult to play against PPD's drafts. So EG, they messed around with their roster a little bit, but it really ends up not having too much of a difference. They come right back and win the open qualifier, making it slightly more difficult for open qualifier teams to qualify. There's a lot of qualification going on there. In any case, I'm tired of talking, so I have only one word left to say tonight. I'm really fighting the urge to start cussing you guys out. I'm just kidding. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any tips, be sure to @ me on Twitter @PithyLagoon. Give me some tips. Tell me that I suck. Do all that other fun stuff. Other than that, follow the channel. I'm done. It's been a long day. Go, don't vandalize anything. That might be bad. Cheers.